Hi, my name is Jana. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about work and life in Germany. In this video, I'm going to talk about asking for feedback after receiving a rejection on your job application. And that's, I guess, something that has happened to most of us, right? I mean, we all experience that at some stage in our career, and it's not something nice to experience. But if you are in the starting phase of looking for jobs in Germany, and also if you've been looking for a job for a long time, then I always recommend asking for feedback after receiving a rejection. And that's something I have already recommended in a few of my past videos. And I got a lot of questions from you and comments saying that, yeah, you know, I've done that, but companies never reply back. Why should I even bother asking for feedback if in most of the cases, if I never get a reply back? I mean, that's a waste of time, right? And here's the deal. I'm really aware of the fact that most of the companies will not send you a reply. I know that that's kind of frustrating, but from my point of view, there are two reasons why it still makes sense. First of all, you leave a positive impression. So you never know, you know, what goes around comes around at some stage, and maybe the recruiter will keep you in mind. But in general, it just shows your ability to handle things in a professional way, because it's kind of frustrating to get a rejection, of course, but by replying back politely and asking for feedback, you show that, okay, message received. It's not the kind of news I would have wanted, but I'm able to deal with it in a professional way. And you never know, even if you don't get a response, maybe the recruiter keeps this in mind, or it just leaves a positive impression. And it's a standard mail. You can use it anytime you receive this kind of feedback. So you can always use kind of the same mail. So from my point of view, it's not a very big time investment. Also, another reason to ask for feedback is that even if it's just a very small percentage, in this case that you will receive a feedback, it will be valuable for you. So I think it's worth it, especially if you've been applying for jobs for a very, very long time. Then even if you just get feedback once or twice, it may still help you, because you may not be getting jobs because of some simple reason that you're not aware of. So even just for this small chance of having a learning opportunity, from my point of view, it's worth it. And just to give you a bit of background, I know that a lot of companies just use HR management tools where you'll be sent an automatic rejection, right? So it's not a very personal email. So you don't really know, it doesn't really feel personal, but it still makes sense to try and respond back. You never know, maybe someone sees it. I think it's worth it. Also, very often companies don't reply to feedback questions because they are worried about getting into trouble, because we have very strict anti-discrimination laws, for instance. And I also talked about that in one of my past videos. I talked about questions that are kind of off topic and not allowed in interviews. I'll link it for you up here if that's of interest to you. So maybe the person sitting on the other end is just worried about getting in trouble. So that's why they often don't give a reason, even if it's a very simple reason that has nothing to do with discrimination. But you never know. So specifically in cases of small companies where you still have a lot of personal interaction, I have seen very often that people are willing to give you feedback if you ask for it in a polite manner. So from my point of view, it's still worth it. I know it's frustrating to send out emails and never get a reply back, but you don't know whom you've reached on the other end. You may have left a positive impression after all, and you never know when you're getting to meet these people again, right? So I would always try and do that. I'll just come up with a standard kind of template. And if you're interested, I can also make a video on that. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, apart from that, do leave me a subscription if you like this video. I'd be happy to receive your feedback and your comments also on other topics you're interested in. And all the best. I hope it works out for you with your job search at some stage, so that you don't actually have to ask for feedback. So all the best.